Hello Taurus, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Taurus, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Taurus, let's get started. So far we do have the Ace of Pentacles, which I love, but let's see what else we can get. How does Taurus currently view this relationship? All right, Taurus. I like this energy. So we do have the Chariot, we do have the Ace of Pentacles, as well as the World. This to me feels like an energy of you starting a brand new chapter / cycle for yourself. Now within this brand new chapter / cycle that you're starting here, it's going to bring a lot of abundance and stability into your life. You know, this could definitely represent you starting a brand new job, you starting that business you've always wanted to start. This could also definitely represent your career taking off. But like I said, and I can't emphasize this enough, this brand new chapter / cycle that you're starting for yourself, it's going to bring a lot of abundance and stability and good fortune into your life. I want to look at this. Oh, look at that. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles energy. Okay, so we do have the Page of Wands. We got the Page of Swords. And then we also have the Hierophant, this brand new chapter / cycle that you're starting here for yourself, Taurus. I do feel like it is going to inspire a lot of people around you. I am definitely getting that, like close family members, close friends. I'm just getting like an energy of like a lot of people like looking up to you and being extremely inspired, you know, by you is basically what I'm getting. So, you know, whatever... Because like I said, for some of you, it's you starting that business you've always wanted to start. But for others of you, this could have a lot to do with, you know, you starting a brand new job or your career taking off. But I'm just getting like a lot of people like looking up to you and being inspired, you know, by you. I'm also getting like an energy of people wanting to like be you. I'm also getting that as well. So you're going to have a lot of people wanting to essentially be in your position and live the life that you live. I am definitely getting that. Okay. How does this person currently view this relationship with Taurus, Sun, Rising, and Venus? So we have the Ace of Cups, we got the Seven of Pentacles, and then we also have the Six of Cups out here. Okay. In regards to how this person's currently viewing this relationship with you, you know, it's interesting. It's interesting because I feel like there's somebody here that's been doing a whole lot of, they've been doing a whole lot of reflecting like on you and their relationship, you know, with you. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with this reflective energy that I'm getting here, but I'm just getting like the Five of Cups, to be honest. I'm getting the Five of Cups with this person's energy. And the Five of Cups, it does speak of loss, and it also speaks of, you know, regret. I don't know, like I just kind of feel like this person's kind of reflecting back on their relationship with you and how good they had it and, you know, what they once upon a time had with you. And now, you know, it's gone and it's out of their life and they don't have access to it anymore. I feel like whoever this person is, it's somebody that you obviously used to deal with that you don't deal with anymore. You know, this is one of those situations where I feel like this person is basically realizing, man, like I had a really good, you know, thing, you know, I had a really good thing with Taurus. I had a really good thing, you know, by my side. And I just didn't value it. I just didn't appreciate it. Like I am definitely getting that strongly off of this person. It's like this person, I don't know, it's like this person is just kind of sitting here in like a boatload of regret, you know what I mean? Like over you and like the way that they went about their relationship with you, wishing they can kind of go back into time and, you know, do it all over again. I feel like it's too late. I do. I feel like it's too late, unfortunately for them. But how does Taurus currently feel? We have the Ten of Swords, we have the Hierophant, and then we also have the Magician out here. Yeah, it kind of looks like you recently experienced an ending here, but you're not allowing this ending to like get you down or stop you, you know, from, you know, making your dreams a reality and manifesting the life that you've always wanted, you know, for yourself. Don't get me wrong. I feel like you are extremely hurt and disappointed that things more than likely between you and this person to the right of me didn't work out. But, you know, even though it sucks and it hurts, you know, I like the fact that you're very determined to push through. I like the fact that you're very determined to continue to make, you know, your dreams a reality and manifest the life that you've always wanted. You know, for yourself. So I do like that a lot about you, Aries. You're pushing through. Not Aries, Taurus. Sorry, you could have Aries within your chart, but I do like that about you, Taurus, is that you're pushing through. You're pushing through, and you're very determined. Very determined to not let this ending get you down, or stop you, you know, from manifesting, creating the life that you truly want and desire for yourself. Now, in regards to how this person over here is currently feeling, with the Nine of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles coming out here, it's like this person doesn't really know what to do with themselves or with their life now that you're not in it anymore. I just kind of feel like you, as well as their relationship with you, it gave them so much meaning and purpose. And now that you're not in this person's life anymore, it's like they just don't know, like, what to do with themselves or where to go from here is basically what I'm getting. You know, I just kind of feel like this person truly did lose themselves within you and this dynamic that they once upon a time had with you. So now that you're not in the picture anymore, adjusting and adapting to life without you, and it has been very challenging and it has been extremely hard, you know, for them. I'm also getting an energy of incomplete. So this person feels, you know, incomplete, you know, without you in their life. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands, we got the Seven of Cups, and then we also have the King of Pentacles. You know, I feel like this person is trying to do the exact same thing that you're doing, which is just simply trying, you know, your hardest, right? To push through, to not let this entire situation get you down, to not let this entire situation stop you from doing what you got to do, right? And focusing on what you need to focus on and manifesting, creating the life that you want to manifest and create for yourself. And I see this person trying their hardest to do the exact same thing, as far as like not allowing this entire situation that's going on between the two of you to get them down, you know? But the thing is that it is unfortunately getting them down. As much as they don't want it to get them down, it is getting them down. You know, it's kind of hard, you know, for this person to focus on their goals when everything that's, you know, going on between the two of you is going on, you know. It's kind of hard for this person to be motivated, you know, given everything that's currently going on between the two of you. So I get it, you know, as much as they don't want this entire situation to get them down or cause them to fall into a state of depression, it's causing them to fall into a state of depression either which way, even though this is obviously not what they want, you know, to happen. You know, this to me kind of feels like an energy of them just trying their hardest to just simply push through and not think about you and what's going on between the two of you. You know, it's the epitome of them ignoring how they feel. And I feel like that's kind of why, you know, when it comes down to you, it's a lot easier, I would say, you know, for you to like push through, you know, compared to this person to the right of me, because I feel like, you know, even though it does suck and hurt when it comes down to everything that's, you know, currently playing out between the two of you, you know, Taurus, I feel like you're stopping to acknowledge, you know, how you feel. I feel like you're stopping to, you know, grieve the loss of them and what you once upon a time had with them. I feel like you're stopping to acknowledge all of these things. Them, on the other hand, it's like they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to think about it. They just want to just continue to just push through, push through, push through. And I feel like that's what's making this whole transition for this person that much harder, you know, because they're not stopping to acknowledge how they feel and how they're being affected by this ending between the two of you. Like, for example, you're definitely doing that. You're stopping to acknowledge how you feel. Like if there's a day that you wake up and you're kind of feeling a little down and depressed due to this ending that, you know, transpired between the two of you, you stop to acknowledge how you feel. Them, on the other hand, they're just like, no, I don't want to think about it. We're not going to think about it. We're not going to talk about it. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going, you know? And I feel like this is why this whole journey for them, as far as this healing journey is concerned, is very challenging and very difficult for them. All right, what actions will Taurus take towards this person or moving forward? So I don't see you taking any sort of action in this person's direction as far as this individual to the right of me is concerned. However, I do see you definitely meeting someone else. Okay, hold on. I just kind of want to see. All right. So I do see you meeting somebody else. I definitely see that happening. Okay. Wherever there's someone else, it's somebody that you don't have history with. This is definitely a brand new person that's heading in your direction. They could be an air sign strongly. So Gemini, Libra, possibly an Aquarius, maybe even a Scorpio or Taurus like yourself, or a Leo. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case. Or Gemini, because I am getting Gemini. I don't know if I mentioned Gemini. Zodiac sign doesn't matter. Point that I'm making is that you're going to find yourself meeting someone new very, very soon. Now, this person is going to be somebody that you're going to be with for a very, very long time. I am definitely getting that. Marriage could definitely come out of this entire situation between you and this person, considering the fact that we do have the Hierophant of the High Priest out here. There's a possibility that you and this individual might get married. I'm just trying to like look over this relationship really quickly here. Not only am I getting marriage, but I'm also getting an energy of you guys sharing a home with one another. So you guys will definitely share a home with one another at some point. I'm also getting, you guys will also share finances with one another. I'm not getting anything like that. Well, I mean, I'm getting one thing. I think this is like the only one red flag that I'm honestly getting, to be honest, when it comes down to this dynamic here between the two of you, but that's about it. With the Eight of Pentacles to the Devil coming out here, somebody has some type of addiction. I don't know if it's you or if it's them, but somebody has some type of like addiction. Like, I am getting that. Whatever this addiction is, yeah, whatever this addiction is, I feel like it costs a lot. Like, for example, somebody might have like a gambling problem within this dynamic here. You know, somebody might, you know, make a lot of poor, like, you know, financial decisions. You know, this could also represent, you know, somebody who, you know, loves retail therapy, for example. You know, so when this individual's having a bad day, you know, they might hit up Target and spend hundreds and thousands of dollars, you know, at Target, you know, or Bath and Body Works or whatever have you. You know what I mean? I just kind of feel like somebody has like some type of addiction here, and it costs a lot of money. It costs a lot of money. So again, this could definitely represent somebody who has like a gambling problem. I'm either getting like a gambling problem or like retail therapy. I keep getting like retail therapy or like a gambling problem. But other than that, that's like the only issue that I see you and this individual having. It's over money. It is specifically over money. I am getting that. That's the only issue that I actually kind of see you guys honestly having with one another, is this addiction that somebody basically has that, you know, unfortunately costs a whole lot. So if you're that type of person that when you're having a bad day, you like to like blow your money at like Home's Good or Target or Bath and Body Works or whatever else is out there, you know what I mean? I feel like that could definitely create a lot of issues between you and this person, because this is a serious relationship that we're talking about here. This is not a relationship where there's two people just playing house together. No, no, no. This is a serious relationship. I mean, like I said, marriage could come out of this entire situation. That's a huge possibility. I'm also getting, you know, the two of you living together, sharing finances with one another, combining, you know, your incomes with one another. You see what I mean? But yeah, I am definitely getting that somebody either has a gambling problem or like that retail therapy type of situation I was also getting as well. Or somebody just makes a lot of like poor financial decisions is basically what I'm getting, which will definitely create a lot of issues within this dynamic here between you and them. So obviously this could definitely be you with the addiction. You know, this could be you who likes to blow, you know, a boatload of money at Target or like Home's Good or whatever have you. Or this could definitely be your person, but I just kind of see a lot of tension and conflict surrounding somebody's spending habits and poor financial decisions. Like I said, it could be you or it could just be them, but that's the only issue that I'm really seeing here. That's the only issue. I feel like you and this person are very different. Like, in other words, you might be the type of person that might like to like splurge on like, you know, expensive like, you know, items. or like, you know, splurge on like vacations and things like that. Like you might be the type of person that loves to spend money. Your person is like the polar opposite of that. They like to save money, they like to invest money. But you may not be that type of person that likes to save money or invest money. You might be the type of person that likes to blow money at the Target. You know what I mean? And if so, I understand. I get it. I understand. That's why I stay away from that freaking store. But anyways, I get it. You know what I mean? Like I just kind of feel like you guys are so, you know, similar in your ways, which makes the two of you, you know, very compatible to one another. You know, I am definitely getting that. But I feel like the big difference, I would say, between you and this person has a lot to do with somebody liking, did you hear me? Somebody who loves to obviously spend money versus the other individual who likes to save money, invest money, you know, things like that. That's like the biggest difference I would say between you and this person. I don't know if you're the one that likes to save money and invest money and then you're dealing with somebody who likes to spend it, you know, on, you know, materialistic things like cars, expensive clothing, you know, things like that. I mean, it could be the other way around, but that's the only issue for the most part, that I see the two of you having with one another. I'm not really getting anything else other than that. I think that, other than that, I think that you guys are going to get along and that you guys are going to mesh very well with one another. I just kind of feel like somebody's spending habits are going to create a lot of tension and conflict within this soon to be married or marriage or soon to be relationship. Other than that, the relationship looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I mean, listen, in all fairness, you know, no one's ever going to have the perfect marriage and a relationship, but that's the only issue. That's the only issue I see you guys having. Somebody has a really bad spending habit or like a gambling problem. What actions will this person take towards Taurus or moving forward? We got the Strength card, we got the Peach Swords, and then we also have the Three of Cups. I do feel like this person from your past anyways is going to start to become extremely curious in reference to like you and what you currently find yourself up to. Are you dating someone new? Are you seeing someone new? You know, currently at the moment, you may have not met this person. For others of you, you might find yourself meeting this person very, very soon. But if it's one thing that I will say is this, it doesn't look like you have any sort of intentions of revisiting this connection from your past ever again. So I do feel like, yes, you will eventually meet someone new and move forward and move on with your life. With this individual, I do see you being with this person for a long period of time. Like I said, you know, you guys might end up getting married. For sure, without a shadow of a doubt, you guys will definitely, for sure, and I say this with confidence, will end up getting a place together. I don't know if you guys are just going to get like an apartment or if you guys are going to purchase property with one another, but I am definitely getting that you guys will definitely live together and share finances with one another. I'm just getting that somebody has like a really bad like spending habit or like a gambling problem. It's like one or the other. And that's like the only issue, to be honest, that I see you guys honestly having, you know, within this dynamic with one another. But you're definitely moving forward and moving on, you know, with your life. And, you know, as far as this person from your past is concerned, you know, I think that they should definitely do the same because, and the main reason why I say this is because I feel like they're still holding on to hope. Hope that, you know, one day you'll eventually run back to them and that the two of you will eventually get back together. I don't think that they should do that because I do see you moving forward and moving on with your life for good. And this is why I'm saying that I think that they should turn around and, you know, basically do the exact same thing instead of sitting around waiting, you know, that, you know, waiting for the day that you decide to run back to them or want to work things out with them, because I just don't foresee that happening. All right. So that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.